Welcome to Beyond the Spot. I'm Melissa Thornley, and I'm really excited to have Dan Fietsam from FCB here with me today. Hi, Dan.
Hi, Melissa.
I'm so happy you're here today.
Thank you. I'm very excited to be here.
I'm going to just warm us up with like a really easy one.
Good.
Okay,
I like easy.
Picture this. You're giving a TED Talk, and President Barack Obama is there.
Oh, I thought you said this is going to be easy.
Yeah, they need entrance music for you.
Oh,
you need
Lord.
to pick a song.
How about Debaser from the Pixies' Doolittle album?
That's a good one. You write songs?
I do. I haven't for a while. But yes, I have written songs, yes. Music.
What about songwriting kind of is parallel with writing for advertising?
Visceral communication. In advertising, when you're writing and trying to make something, you're always trying to be as clear and direct and purposeful, and there's a strategy behind it, and there's results, and there's all this other stuff that you have to do, where music is just expression and doesn't have to be any rational explanation around it. In fact, I feel like the expression of the song is what it is. Coming up with ideas in advertising is very similar to playing music with other people when you're just making stuff up and jamming. That's how you discover things. So
what was your gateway drug into writing in general?
Writing music or?
Like writing it out. Like when did you first start to write?
You know, in high school I was in honors English class, so being forced to write for class. But I loved it, and it got decent feedback, which always helps.
Good feedback always
helps.
Yeah,
no, I mean positive affirmation of like you did something. And not just from the teacher, from classmates. You'd read it out loud and get a response, I mean, I think that's what it was. Like, oh, okay, I thought that was funny or insightful or whatever, and then people reacted, and you're like, oh, they laughed at that. I'm just a trained monkey, If I get a response, it's great. I'll do it more.
Well, that's kind of fun because like the response is the result, like
a reaction. I guess I like that.
What's the difference for you? Well, there are lots of differences between being creative yourself and writing your own work,
for sure.
And then managing and guiding people and helping people be creative.
Yeah, you're part coach. You coach people and you try to inspire them, and I try to understand where they excel or where they've got a talent or what's the thing that they do that's pretty cool, pretty unique, and try to set them up so that comes out the most. There's a lot of teaching in creative directing. I'm very passionate about being a creative director, so I have no shortage of things to talk about there. The other thing is there's not a lot of training to be a creative director or a creative that can sustain a career for a while. So I'd like to help other people do that.
Right, so the mentoring, guiding side of teaching.
That part of it, but also like even more practical parts of it. The skills of being a really good creative director have application outside of advertising agency. I think anybody that is trying to solve business problems, work with brands, develop content for a commercial purpose needs creative direction skills. A lot of my business is leading people to see something they didn't see before. So if it's a classroom or a client room or a creative team, you're literally leading them to seeing something, that you need to have a vision for.
So when you look over the career that you've had, I mean, you've had an amazing career, and you're in the midst of an amazing career, right?
Well, yes,
so
thank you.
What's it like? How do you curate a career like that?
I believe creativity and imagination will make money, will make things more valuable than not. So I need to work with people that believe that same thing.
So how do you keep yourself like healthy as a creative organism?
I think creativity is a practice. I think you got to be doing it, and the more you do it, the better shape you get in. So the more that you come up with ideas, the more that you write, the more whatever it is you do, the more music you play, the more that it's just like you got to keep yourself creatively fit, You got to balance this confidence in what you're doing with insecurity that you could be doing better. And, either one of those can get out of whack.
Right.
And if you listen to one or more than the other one, then I think you get off track.
Okay, so I have this sequence of questions that I like to ask.
Okay.
So the first question is, where do you come from?
I come from a place of extreme gratitude. I'm very happy to be here. And that goes back to I was adopted as a kid, and I felt very lucky that I'm here. So that's where I come from.
Where are you going?
I don't know. I don't know, but I have faith. I have just faith, you know, of where I'm going.
What keeps you going?
My family definitely keeps me going. That's a big part of who I am. The fact that I have been able to get work where you use your imagination keeps me going. As corny as it is, I still love doing what I do. I think that's what keeps me going.
Well, thank you so much for spending the time here and talking with us at Beyond the Spot.
I appreciate the venue to talk about stuff. Lots of fun.
Thank you.